Hey, good afternoon, everyone. John from Hollow Point Defense. Thank you for watching our videos or following us. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. We'll try to keep you informationally educated as much as possible with what I find out. It's not what I'm saying everything is, but it's what I find out, and I don't have a problem putting it out there. So, let's back up 24 hours to yesterday when I put that video of the black FPC not going bolt open on the last round. Might have found the problem to it. Not sure yet. Might have done it. I want to put this out there so you guys can look at yours, because I know this is a significant kind of thing out there. I'm seeing a lot of it, and everybody's talking about the mag release, and I don't think that had anything to do with it. I threw that in the trash. That is gone. That is not a fix whatsoever for me. Others it might be, but not for me. So, sitting in a AR-15 M16 armor class that I'm researching in, they were talking about diagnosing problems. And one thing they said made me think about this. I was sitting in the class this morning, they talked about recoil springs in the buffer tube. And if you're having bolt problems, you need to measure that buffer spring to make sure it's within tolerances. The AR-15 one that he was talking about was like 11 plus, and if it goes below, I think a half inch to a half inch up, you might want to replace them. So if it does go down, replace it. I came home, tore both of these apart. This one right here is from my gray FPC, the newest one. It is 11 5/16 from bottom to top. Let me find my measuring tape. Check it one more time, make sure I'm telling you the right. Yep, 11 5/16 in length. I took out the black one. It's right here. I went to measure it. It is 10 3/4 inches. It's a half inch shorter than the newer one. So I started digging into that, and maybe that's the problem. I went and talked to the guy that's teaching our class, and he said, yeah, you might want to look at that. It could be. He wasn't familiar with this platform, but he said it would be a problem on the AR side. Could be a problem. So that's why I took them apart. The other thing I come across is the gray one has the standard buffer plug. It is, I think it was 1 1/4 inches. It's an 1 5/16 inches from front to back. This is one I got an aftermarket one from TechCom. I'm not saying it's the problem, but it is 1 almost 7/8, just under that. So it is about a half inch longer than the stock one. Now let me get into that for a minute, because this is where I didn't think about it, and it is important. I am going to take the TACCOM one out. I'm not even going to run it for a while. One, I'm going to try to get a new buffer spring wherever I can buy it. I'll call Smith, see if I can buy them from them. Usually they're not too bad. But if you know anything about engineering on guns, when they build these, those parts are made to go a certain distance. The older buffer spring is pretty much exactly the distance between these two shorter. This spring was made to go to the shorter buffer, the one they put in it. It's made to go to that distance, not this being a half inch longer and go to that distance. Because that would be in my opinion, that'd be a different spring. It'd actually be one twist shorter is what it actually comes out to. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm going to put the factory one back in it. I'm going to take this one, take it out for right now. And tomorrow, depending on time in the class and if I have it, I'm going to go out to the range portion and I'm going to run this with the other buffer spring, the longer one from the gray one in it, with the factory buffer plug. I'm gonna see if there's any difference. I'm almost thinking that there is gonna be a difference. I'm thinking that's gonna be the issue right there, is the longer buffer plug crushing this down. And if I put them, let me give you a visual. There they are. I've got them flush on the bottom. And if you look right there, that's how much shorter they are. Let me get in the white right there. You can see how much shorter they are. And that's flat on the bottom. So, there you go. That's what I'm trying to find out right there. And we're gonna go out and try this, and I'm gonna see what's going on. I am hoping that a new buffer spring coupled with the original buffer plug will solve this problem. Because I am seeing a lot of them out there that don't have this problem. But thankfully, I bought the gray one, the second one, which allows me to compare these. So let's see what happens. Again, I'm gonna look at the buffer spring. Just so you know, this newer one here was 11 5/16 of an inch in length. If you shorten it by a half an inch, it is going to create problems with this. So we're gonna try it tomorrow. I'm gonna put the shorter one back in it like it had with the shorter, the factory buffer plug. And then I'm gonna run it, see if there's any changes or if it's still doing it. And then I'm gonna take the longer buffer spring with me. I'm gonna put it in and run it and see if there's any difference. If I can film this tomorrow, I will. If I can't, I'll just come back and produce another video and verbally give you the answers to it. So we'll see. Stay tuned, maybe tomorrow or even Sunday. One of them 2 days. I'll have it out by Sunday night. So there you go. Just giving you a little bit of what I'm trying to find out to correct that problem. You guys have a good day. And go out and shoot this weekend if you can. And just so I am clear, I'm not saying this buffer plug, the aftermarket one, is a problem. I'm just going back to this one to see if it corrects an issue. Because I don't know. Very well could be. Because like I said, if you're going to make this longer, this would have to change too. And if it doesn't, it will do it on its own, just like mine did. So let's see what happens. You guys take care. Bye.